Hello, my beautiful subscribers, friends, and viewers. It's so nice to have you here. We are about to do a Tag Tarot Tuesday. This is a reader shout out that Soul Moon Tarot began, and it's a way to highlight some other readers to spread the love on YouTube, and it's super fun. She's a fabulous reader, so I will put her link as well as the other Tag Tarot Tuesday person, and it is Tower Cup Girl. The links are below, and this is all just sort of a fun tag team effort to provide you with some nice entertainment and hopefully some answers. And so we're going to get started. At the end, we're going to do a 3-card oracle spread. I have set up a box, a bowl, and a Buddha. So let's take a look and see what is going on with Aries. And we just want to know what the energy is around you and what we pick up. What are the obstacles, the issues? What can you take away from the situation? Let's see. Take a look into what is going on with our Aries friends. Okay, so let's see, Aries. What is going on with Aries? Okay, there we go. Ooh, 6 of Swords. Okay, we're going to do a 3-card spread. I'll clarify and we'll do the overarching energy of the reading. Ooh, 9 of Swords. Ouch! That's a little bit of a tough start there, Aries. Lover's card. Okay. So 9 of Swords. A lot of Aquarius energy, Gemini energy, and Gemini energy. So you might be dealing with a Gemini. The overall energy is the Aries Queen. All right. So the Aries Queen is the overall energy, and that's you. You have shown up in your reading, Aries. I love it. You're full of action. You're full of energy. We have Mars in your sign for 6 months now. So there are going to be a lot of changes. Okay, so we're going to clarify, what does the 6 of Swords mean for our beautiful Aries friends? 6 of Swords really means that you need to get away from a situation that involves a lover, significant other, something that you see that's happening that is causing you sleepless nights, and it's a very challenging situation. The Hermit card, you have to keep quiet about the situation. You're keeping your own counsel. You're looking for answers. You've tried to tell your person time and time again, sort of this watch out, like look out Will Robinson. Is it look out, danger Will Robinson? That used to be on a TV show. It was Danger Will Robinson. They were in outer space, and that's what they would say to the robot. The robot would say to Will Robinson, "What? Danger, danger." So you're trying to warn this lover off about a situation. Let's see what else we have here that could prove catastrophic. So the energy here is saying that, you're giving up hope after nights and nights of sleepless, restless energy. You've warned this person a number of times. They keep shaking their head, yes, yes, I understand, I understand. And yet so now you've really sort of backed yourself up off of this energy. You've taken a huge leaps and bounds of steps backwards. You actually feel as though this situation could actually end the relationship. That there's going to be grief and sadness when what you see is certain catastrophe, or it's like when you really see something coming. You see somebody who's in trouble, you can see it, you can't really, you're really trying to warn them. They're saying yes, yes, but they're not doing anything. So this continues to unfold. The relationship, you will not give up on the relationship itself. However, you are not going to be there to pick up the pieces, and in fact you couldn't if you wanted to, because the foundation of the situation was something that happened long before you came along. It could be many, many years ago, as many as 15 or 16. Would I get Temperance? That is, this person really puts on a happy face. They really think that they're listening to you. But the fact that you're still suffering under this sort of feeling of, oh, I've done everything that I can do. And you're going to move on. Let's see why the Queen of Wands is here. What is this Queen of Wands going to actually do? Aries, what are you going to do about this? King of Cups. Well, you're going to love your person. That person, the King of Cups, is usually Scorpio energy. We have Aries energy. The Temperance is Sagittarius energy, and we have Virgo energy. So what you see as a problem is everyday habits with Virgo energy. Somebody needs to watch something very carefully so that they don't sort of capsize their boat. And the energy around this is that nobody's listening. Just nobody's listening. There's all these warnings, and you know, you've said all you can say to this person in warning. This does represent a fatherhood card or a card of paternalistic caring. Somebody who's deeply loving. Somebody who is always there for the people they love. But you're having this crisis. And for you, it's almost a crisis of conscience, so you were compelled to sort of cause trouble. Aries, this is your card, so you've really sort of actually had arguments with this person about their lack of really forward movement to avert this catastrophe. And so we're going to go ahead and look and see why is the Hermit card here. We'll do one more clarification. Yep, you've walked away. You've turned your back on the situation because you feel that there's no winning. There's no way that the person's going to listen to you, that this person's doing their own thing. Why are they? Yeah, they're defensive. They're nodding, they're saying yes, but they're not really doing anything because they feel defensive about the situation. The Tower card says that they think that they're going to have a victory. They do not see this really coming. And what will be the actual outcome? There is some strength here based on what you've given them for advice. They do have some capacity to avert this, what looks like a certain disaster, something that's already been a disaster. And it looks as though your advice is helpful to them, and it does look like they listen. So we have some Leo energy, and we have Leo energy in the deck. We have Eight of Cups. This is you really being tired. Everything that's happened in this relationship is really shows that you may well leave the relationship. Long term, you do not see yourself staying. There is so much drama in this relationship. There's deep love, but there are problems that were in existence long before you came into the scene. You're a get-it-done person, no nonsense. This person's all caught up in their feels, caught up very much in just their emotions, and they really can't see the forest for the trees. So Aries, this is very difficult, very challenging for you. It's been heart-wrenching, whatever this problem is. And I kudos to you that you hung in there, that you didn't take the easy path. You really told this person, you know, you're like the emergency crew, right? Aries is all about like the firefighters, you know, the guys that run in with the axes and the hoses and the, you know how to handle stuff when it goes down, and this person doesn't because they get lost in their feelings. The beauty of it is that when they come back to you and return to you and say, what do I do to be victorious? You will give them some grounded information. You will give them grounded advice. They will follow some of it, but they will not follow all of it. But it will, your saving grace in this reading and this experience for you is that it will mitigate the worst. So at least they will mitigate or avoid the worst that could happen. They don't, you know, they think they turn it into a total victory. I would say they don't turn it into a victory. They turn it into a new way of finding inner strength within themselves to understand what needs to be done in the circumstance. Okay, so Aries, that is the reading I have for you. Let's see, I have cards a little all over the place. Okay, so let's see what we have here. The clarifiers. Okay. And the deck. Okay, so now we're going to look at Taurus. Let's see. Okay. Shuffle the cards again and look at our beautiful Taurus friends and see what they are up to. All right. I'm sounding very mushy. I'm so excited about this. I just feel really honored, Soul Moon is a paragon of skill in this community, and she has always been very generous in her willingness to help everyone, you know, develop their channels, especially new readers and new to YouTube. So kudos, thank you. All right, so Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? Whoa, Taurus. We have the Ten of Cups reversed, but it, you know, I'm going to read this upright because it actually, as it flew out, it kind of went round and round, sort of almost like this feeling. So I am going to read that upright. I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, excuse me. Yes, the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry about that. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Taurus. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. The Ten of Cups is Pisces energy. All right. And Capricorn energy. Love it. The feeling of this person's very, okay. So Taurus, I'm getting that you are feeling very happy. It looks as though the time in the past 10 weeks, you've gotten to spend more time with your family. It's been really joyful for you. The Ten of Cups, you're in a really beautiful situation. You've been steady. It looks as though you've taken some hit in terms of, you know, you're working at home, it appears. So it does show, what we have here is a clarifier for the Eight of Pentacles is Five of Pentacles. It does look like perhaps you have had a financial hit with your job. Ouch. The Five of Swords is that the home front is suffering a little bit right now. It does look like there's arguments. It looks like people are sort of getting under one another's skin. The financial aspects of the situation are not helpful. We have, I love this reading. This is very nice, actually. So I'm getting that I also need the overall energy of the reading. So that was the bottom of the deck. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. So what I'm seeing here for you, Taurus, is that the first few weeks that you were home in this sort of sequestered world in which we live, it was a lot of fun. You know, it was hard to concentrate on work. It felt like a blessing in disguise, you know, but now what we're seeing is that friction has erupted. You know, if the children seem like they're fighting, it looks as though you're not able to work as many hours a day, either through the noise and the distraction and or work has cut back on your money, or, you know, it looks as though you might be doing independent work, and it has really sorely impacted. Most of you are quite worried and quite stressed out. You have two fives here, and that is very worrisome. You've gone from what feels like a very stable home life, very happy situation, and it's really demanding that you be very creative and that you really race after the answer. The Knight of Swords says that you have to move very swiftly to solve these problems. The good news is that you have wise counsel here in the Queen of Wands energy. So we have, you know, you're very savvy. It does look like you probably have investments with Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles, and you have the mojo to come up with solutions. So let's look and see. I'm going to clarify a little bit as to what the Queen of Wands can do to that energy of creativity, of management, of really being super active. Let's see what the Knight of Swords is doing. Hierophant. Okay, so for many of you, you are helping or dealing with a marital partner who is, you know, really struggling, who may have to go off and travel, who may have even gotten stranded out of the country. And it shows that, you know, you're having to do double duty here. So where you would have, you know, and you have a lot of fives, man, a lot of fives. So you have a really good partner. You're both racing to make ends meet. it looks as though you have the ability to do so. The Hierophant is really that sort of traditional means. That could mean taking, you know, taking whatever resources you have. It could be family, it could be help from other people, it could be help from parents, it could be, you know, that you have assets that you don't have to worry. But I also see that your nature is to be really proactive, really keep your finances in order. After all, you do rule the second house on the astrology wheel. And it shows that right now there's a lot of arguments and bickering and challenges going on about what to do. Let's see, what is it? You know, it also shows that, you know, the fighting has become, the swords are really pointy. We don't like to see swords too much. 3 of Swords, okay. So it actually shows that the relationship, the marital relationship or the live-in relationship could really become very thorny here. This is showing us that there is discord of a major nature. It could be actually a divorce. It could even be a situation that would be very uncomfortable, very heartbreaking. But I do feel as though there are answers for this situation to heal. You have the tools that you need for a new beginning. So I feel as though you know, you're going to be able to handle it, but it is, oh, nice. Okay. So we have a King and Queen of Wands here. Queen of Pentacles. This looks like a multi-generational situation for some of you, that you may be required to actually have somebody come into your home, and it's caused some discord, and it's because of, you know, whatever's going on in the world right now. I don't, you know, I think it's something again. I think Soul Moon, you coined a term for it, was really quite clever. But it does show that you're going to really have to play, you know, you're going to have to really set rules. I mean, this is all about, okay, cut it out. You're going to have to be a referee here. You're going to have to rush in. You're going to have to stop the arguments. You're going to have to set some ground rules and be very, very practical about the situation. This too shall pass. You're very fortunate. For those for whom I'm reading, it's a very fortunate situation. Do not, what is so important for you to look at is that right now relationships could come apart at the seams over fighting that is stress related. And so it does show, you know, whether you have to have more energy, you have all the tools you need to kind of recalibrate or reset the energy that felt very happy at the beginning of all of this. So, you know, it does look like it's going to take time out of your work day, but it does look like we've got a tag team here that's able to do what's necessary in terms of coin. You might be making a lot less money, but the two of you together, the team effort that's being made here is going to make it so that you can meet your goals and your responsibilities. Queen of Pentacles is a great planner. It is the penultimate parenthood card. So that is what I see for you, Taurus. Beautiful energy, thorny issues, tough times, but you will really do well. You know what to do, but nip it in the bud. Don't let anybody become bitter, or don't go to sleep with arguments pending and negative sorts of energy in the house. You know, if you have to play charades, if you have to do all kinds of other sort of activities, if you have to make everybody do a workout class, then do it, because it's really, otherwise it's going to just, the tension is going to be too much, and the house is going to feel like, you know, you're destroying the happiness that you have, and there's no need for that. You have the tools to avoid it. All right, so let's see what is going on for our Geminis. Ooh, we have Leo energy. A lot of strength, the infinity symbol. That's everlasting. What, you know, I always see that as very much traditional, you know, the pride, the family. You have really good heritage. You have really good roots. It's really beautiful. Look at that. The 10 of Coins energy. That is Virgo energy. You're willing to do the work. You definitely have the strength to do whatever challenges or to take care of anything that's you know, giving you an issue right now. I'm getting this sort of emergency card here. The Knight of Swords is being rather rash. It's kind of this energy of, you know, I want to hurry up and save the problem. I want to hurry up and solve the problem. Whoops, we need one more card here. Yes, we need the overall energy. Okay. You are really seriously considering packing up and moving, okay? For those for whom I'm reading, many of you think that to downsize, you know, whatever's going on here, it looks as though you think that your position of power is to possibly, literally, pack up and move to a different location. Let's see why the Strength card is here in this possible decision, Gemini. Okay, you've really held strong. Yeah, you have a desire to travel. Definitely have a desire to have some less burden is what I'm seeing. The Page of Wands, which is really about, you know, living a little bit lighter. So for whom I'm reading, I feel as though you're trying to really, okay, beautiful energy. I'm seeing the Two of Cups. There's love involved here. So let's see, with the Strength card, the Money card, really trying to, we have, it looks like you're trying to save a relationship. It looks like you're trying to save a relationship. This relationship is a legacy relationship. It does look as though communication has been a little sporadic. I feel as though someone has been away and somebody's been away from home and somebody feels like they have to deal with a burden that isn't theirs. So let's go ahead and get another clarifier on what the situation is. We get the Strength card, so I love that. But it does look like you're in a very big hurry to go after a relationship in which somebody possibly already left. This is interesting. Okay. Five of Wands. Okay. So there's been a fight. There's competition. There's ego-centered battles. Somebody isn't sticking around. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Seven of Cups. Okay. Let's see what we have over here. So we have Ten of Swords. Okay. So the energy that's coming through is that you had a very happy home. You've had one, it seems like it's been very stable, and all of a sudden it isn't stable. And what I'm getting is that we have some energy of somebody who is creating a competitive environment for you, Gemini. It could mean that you're competing for the affection of a person who is not stable in terms of they're in and out. You know, they're just in and out. There's, you know, where you're looking for this Ten of Pentacles, you thought you could have it with this person, and you're really looking at the situation going, this is a mess. Seven of Cups, you don't even know what to do about it. The Page of Wands indicates that, you know, it could be children involved, but it also indicates that communication with this person is almost non-existent. It also shows that, you know, you may discover that this person has a whole different family elsewhere. Now, this could be a friendship in which you feel betrayed. This could be a relationship in which, you know, you feel like you're losing your stability. But I'm getting this really arching feeling that you just have to give up on something. You have to walk away from this person. There's no way to deal with this energy. Chasing someone for to find stability, they're not going to give it to you. So if somebody takes off, whatever this Knight energy is, remembering that Knights are, you know, they're on a journey. They're not really going to exhibit this energy. And so even though you may have been promised a very significant relationship, right now at a very tentative time in history, you're really required to take care of yourself, not count on them. You know, don't rely on anyone else is the advice that I see here for Gemini. So that's what I'm getting. Let's see what the overall, yeah, okay. So it really says, you know, give it up. You know, give up the idea. This person has betrayed you. They've been flaky. They've been in and out. They probably have been not honest with you. They may be married to someone else. Children may be involved. And they came to you because you were a strong person. They were really attracted by this energy. But they're making you feel like just, it's horrible. I mean, it's just really, this is not the person that presented themselves to you in this way. What you saw was an illusion. They presented themselves to be the 10 of coins, and in reality they're not. They just aren't. They have player energy. They have energy of being unstable. There's betrayal. And here's the thing, even if this person were married to someone else, you would not trust them. If they came to you, you would not trust them. You are letting this go. You know, we have a couple of cards here that can, you know, this can indicate third-party situation, but the truth of the matter is that you are setting out on a course. You're taking care of yourself. You're packing it in. You are going to a bigger, brighter, more joyful future. Your ships have come in. You're a wonderful person that can manifest almost anything because you're willing to do the work. So that's what I get for Gemini. So let's take a look and see what is up for, let's see, we have Cancer. So for our Cancerians, what's going on for Cancer? What is going on in the lives of Cancer at this time? Let's see what's going on in the lives of Cancer. Cancer energy. Okay, so we'll take 3 cards and an overall. Ooh, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And she's not having anything else but the truth. I don't know, can you see this? Let's look and see. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see what we have here. So this person's looking for the truth, and she's going to snub anything that isn't the truth. And the truth is that someone is not investing. All right, so Cancer, we have somebody here who's talked about investing, and yet they've taken no action. Now we have Virgo energy. So we have, when we look at the Ace of Swords, that's air sign energy. So that's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. 7 of Pentacles is earth sign energy, and that is Taurus energy. So Taurus is usually very grounded. You know, Taurus tends to like to invest, but your person has not taken any action. That's Gemini energy. And then we have Virgo energy. So it looks as though you are in a really good spot. Cancer, you're killing it, to be quite honest with you, because you're here. You know, you tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You produce, you really have created a wonderful life for yourself, and investing in this person is something that you might not want to do. They might not want to invest in you. Let's see what the clarifiers are. Let's see what we have. All right, the the Page of Swords. Well, you know, okay, so let's see what we have. Yep, okay. Oh, those 2 flew out. So 3 of Wands, the future. The person who's not investing is an Aries. Emperor. Let's see the Death card. Yep, okay. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, pretty straightforward here. You were looking for somebody who was really honest. You were turned on by somebody's humor. The Page of Swords is snarky. They're funny. You know, they always know what's going on in the news. They're always looking at the internet. And this person was quite charming in a very whimsical way. You know, lots of fun. They got your attention, which you don't really often give your attention. This person could be sarcastic with their humor, but this person is always all over the net. You know, they're always texting. They're always very centered, social media centric interests. They presented themselves as having a new possible financial opportunity, okay? And I'm getting that you believe this person because you know them to be a person who's very successful. They presented you with a business idea and or even possibly a relationship for some. really kind of promising you results, and you don't see those results coming in, and that person has not, whoever this is, has not provided you with the kind of backup data that you need to make an actual investment. So this would really be an example of this. Might be like, okay, you know, I need to work at home and I don't have a job because, you know, the what is it, something again has taken my job away. You know, I'm not doing as well financially under the circumstance, and somebody comes along and offers a solution, but they don't vet it. They don't vet it. So the cards are saying that Cancer, you know, a lot of the websites, you're going to do your intel work, you're going to research it, and you're just going to make a decision to take a pass on it. You're going to cut out anything that can't prove that it's worthy of your time and your effort. That could be a relationship with somebody, it could be an investment, it could be a sales pitch someone's given you about the value of something, and I'm just not seeing you really invested in the way that this person thought they could make you invest. But anything, you know you have a lot of confidence about the fact that if this doesn't work out, que sera, sera, Scorpio energy, you know, Libra energy, the Libra Queen, really making just a very, very balanced decision based on facts, based on truth. And you take a pass and hang with what you have, and that is a great decision to make. The overarching energy, I forgot this card, sorry about that, is that you're just going to move away from whatever hasn't worked. You know, we have the Knight of Cups, and you're okay with it. You're very peaceful with this. You're just very, very confident, and you're going to keep yourself in a happy space. So that is what I see for our Cancers. Let's see what we have for Leo coming up. All right, let's see for our Leo friends coming up. All right. By the way, Cancers, I have a lot of planets in Cancer, so I'm a little bit mushy and gushy, which I was at the front end of this video. I can always be over the top. I'm always capable of being highly emotional with 4 planets in Cancer. All right. All right, so let's see what we have for Leo. What is going on with Leo at this time? What is going on for our Leo friends? What is going on for Leo? Let's see, we have, oh, the Strength card. Leo, you've shown up in your own reading. And you are a fixed sign. You know, you're not flaky or flighty. You're very friendly. You're a lot of fun. You rule the 5th house. Well, the Devil has shown up. Now we have Capricorn energy. So this is very interesting. And we have the Knight of Cups. So Leo, 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 what are you being offered? This is a sexy, sexy devil, and this is a sexy knight. Okay, let's see what the overall energy is. I have to give you kudos. You have Sagittarius energy. You're taking the Hanged Man. You're looking at things from different perspectives. You're hanging out. You're feeling very cool, calm, collected. You know, let's see what the clarifiers are here. So for the Strength card, you know, Leo, you're really cool. I mean, you are very happy in your life. Your life is moving ahead with a lot of swiftness. So we have, again, the Sagittarius energy here, and we have, yeah, I'm sorry, Sagittarius and Leo. Okay, the Devil card. Why is the Devil card here? Ooh, not taking any action. Not wanting to make a decision. Okay. This is a Knight of Cups coming in with a romantic offer, and that is a sexy devil. Aha, we have the Empress card, which is all about motherhood and nurturing and Venus and beauty and sensuality and abundance. And why is the Hanged Man here? Let's see, 7 of Pentacles. All right. All right, I'm going to sum this up really quickly. This person, you feel as though they are trying, in this particular card in this deck, the Devil is treating someone like a puppet, right? This is a very sexy, compelling devil. The temptation here is wonderful. But this devil who you know, you're trying to ignore this devil, but it does show that he shows up in this very benign, you know, very, you know, sweet, lovely energy that basically says, I can give you love, I can give you abundance, I'll be there for you, I'd like a family with you. And what I'm getting instead is that you may be dealing with a devil Capricorn energy. You could have met this person through work that really says that this person's capable of ghosting you. They're really capable of ghosting you. So it shows that you're all in, you know, you're willing to sort of, yeah, let's go for it. Let's get together. Let's do X, Y, and Z. And when they don't really respond normally, you know, you think, well, this is really too good to be true, because the Knight of Cups is really, his horse is waiting outside. So the facts of the matter are, the red flag is that though he's promising this abundance, this manifestation of like a home life, a happy life, you're like, you know what? I see a horse. You parked your horse outside. You're leaving soon. And so it really puts you in this mode of going, you know what? I'm cool. You know, this is Pisces energy. I'm just going to use my intuition, and I'm going to see what this person actually does, and they do nothing. And so you just don't do anything. You are going to let this go. You're going to ignore this. You'll block this person. You are really not going to go along with what started out as a very passionate sort of taking you by storm energy. So that's what we have for our Leos. A romance that you are going to take a pass on because this person is showing a lot of red flags. Okay. So let's see what we have now. Okay, so now we have Virgo. Virgo. What is the energy of Virgo? The energy of Virgo. All right, Virgo. What does Virgo have going on right now? And our lovely Tarot Tag Tuesday. All right. So, well, a lot of these fell out, as you can see. Okay, I'm going to take all of them. Okay, so we have a work situation. Somebody is increasing their skills. We also have somebody, the truth be told, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But I'm going to put that one there, and I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put the Ace of Cups here. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? You don't know about your money. You don't know about your job. The truth is you've been told that they are going to, you've been told your employer may make cuts. You have every reason to believe that you are likely to be cut, or to have some sort of upcoming financial situation which would be uncomfortable. The good news is that you have been very careful with your whatever resources you have. You have a very stable foundation and environment. You're very cautious. You're optimistically cautious, but you are certainly on guard. You will take action, but right now, the Eight of Swords says that there's really, you don't have any action that you can take. You're going to have to wait something out. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Cups here? New love. What's going on? What do you love? The Magician card. Ooh. Let's see. We have the Queen of Swords. Let me get one more card for this. All right. So it's kind of a different kind of a reading because we have a lot of different energy here. There's definitely people with whom you're close to. You will make this decision as a sort of a group decision. Nobody, you know, right now you can't do anything about this, but this is very family oriented. So the family is sort of pulling together, talking at the table, not making a decision, thinking of possible destinations, actions that you could take, things that are going to bring joy and happiness and help you maintain your stability, your happiness. The Nine of Wands says that, you know, you do have the power, these, you know, the sustenance, the resources to go the distance to protect your turf. But the reality is that you may have to revert back to an old job or an old skill that pays less. You don't really know what the opportunities are. And the truth is you have probably been given notice that your financial life is or has already changed. What's really lovely about this reading is it's very exciting, is that we get the Queen of Swords energy, that's Libra energy, and the Magician energy. The Queen of Swords is really good at assessing things. This is analytical energy, and it says that the Queen of Swords is going to turn their back on anything that doesn't serve you, you know. So let's look at the overarching energy. Okay, that is at the bottom of the deck. The overarching energy is the Two of Coins. So right now, you are juggling two different ideas on how to make things better, and it shows that I would say that entrepreneurship is on the table, and that it's very likely that in this energy that I see with the Nine of Cups, there is this beautiful potential to do something that you really love, something that you may be a hobbyist at now, something or somebody around you, and it's joyful. It contains, or it includes, like a group of people, and it shows that, you know, what we're seeing here is this energy that the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, and these could be the same person with a rising sign and a sun sign, but it does look like it's two people in this family group that are going to put together a plan of action, an entrepreneurial plan. All the tools are there, the intellectual, the knowledge, the sound foundation. There's money that's been saved for the rainy day, the proverbial rainy day. It really shows that emotionally, you know, you can truly, truly make magic. This is a card of manifestation. This is Gemini and Virgo energy. And I like this because the Virgo energy has been very prudent in the past, and going forward, you're going to make a decision. Two different options exist. You'll choose the best one. It'll be a team effort, and I like the card even that shows up at the bottom, returning to this really beautiful, happy place. You have it going on, Virgo. You guys are the penultimate people in the zodiac to solve problems. So there we go. So there's Virgo. That's Virgo energy. Let's see. We have now Libra. What is Libra up to? So we have Libra in the house for this fun Tarot Tuesday, Tag Tarot Tuesday. All right. Oops. All right, so let's see what Libra has in store coming up. What about our beautiful Libra friends? Okay, Libra rules the 7th house on the astrology wheel. Relationships, partnerships, business partnerships. It rules people who could openly be hostile, but it also rules doctors and dentists and people who give you advice. All right, serve as your partners and collaborators in life to keep you happy. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay, what is the Libra energy? Ooh, beautiful Capricorn Queen. Somebody is very grounded, very stable, very successful in a career. It is known as the mommy card. Somebody who's nurturing. She can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and she can feed everybody and pay the tuition. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, I like that. Educating. It looks like maybe some money for education for a student that's up in the air. It's questionable about what school is going to bring into the future. The King of Swords. It looks like there's a professor type in the house. The Ace of Swords is that intellectual input is very highly valued. Let's see what the overall energy is. Eight of Swords. Restriction, self-imposed restriction on a dream, beautiful, on a dream that is going to come true but is delayed. Okay, so let's look and see what the clarifiers are here. What is the Capricorn Queen doing here in the Libra energy? Okay, why is the Capricorn Queen here? That's a very strong career woman. Okay. Oh, sweetness. Look at that. Knight of Cups, being on an emotional journey, possibly taking a journey. The Knights are traveling. There is this Cups energy of love. Oh, look at this. Okay, so there is a completion of a cycle, and that looks like maybe a student who's in between, you know, levels of schooling. It looks as though this could be a grandmother, a mother, you know, a benefactor, an aunt. Three of Coins, learning, apprenticeship, learning. Page of Cups, sweetness. Three of Cups, celebration. All right, so what I'm seeing here is a gift of love given to probably a student who is completing either college, university, high school, who's off to the next level, and it looks like there was sort of world travel or maybe a planned trip. You know, it's sort of like when you say to someone, a grandparent or a parent might say, when you graduate from high school, we're going to go to Hawaii. When you graduate from college, or maybe study abroad, it looks as though this is going to be put on hold, that this dream will be fulfilled later, and that, you know, this King of Swords energy, you really explain in a very detailed manner, very logical. The Ace of Swords, you produce this sort of informational way to teach a child how to make a decision. You deliver what seems like some bad news in a very gentle, sweet way, very loving, and it is about, you know, a dream will come true, but there is a dream, and that life sometimes takes twists and turns, and that's the way it is, and it's really a happy, beautiful, lovely reading. All right, Libra, we could expect nothing less from you, right? All about relationship in 7th house. Now we are looking at Scorpio. So Scorpio is 8th house. The 8th house is, it can be your partner's money, it can be banks, loans, taxes. But Scorpio is all about transformation, changes, deep-seated changes. It can deal with all kinds of, you know, surgeries, anything that's very deep. All right, it can also be, you know, it's represented by the Death card in the Tarot, and it also means things like, well, the death of the old kitchen for the birth of the new kitchen. So I always like to really say that without Scorpio, we would really, you know, we need Scorpio. You know, we need this energy that purges and restores and renews and, you know, goes forward. All right, so Scorpio energy, look at this. We have the Emperor being magnificently in charge, having a plan. You know how to make the moves. You've got the big chess piece. All right, so Scorpio, let's see what else. This is the Emperor card. It's feeling very stable, very successful in career, usually a leader in your field of expertise, somebody who is Aries. All right, look at this. Okay, so now we have the 8 of Coins is basically a card that speaks to like apprenticeship. It's like the journeyman. When you look at apprentices, they're learning something new. This could be like going, somebody who's very successful going back to school to get a graduate degree, for instance, you know. Okay, ooh, the Lover's card. Ooh, there could be a romance that started at work also. Okay, so we have at the bottom of the deck the Ace of Coins. Since it's next to the Lover's card, I would say it will be a significant offer in love with somebody that was probably met at work. I would also say that this is Gemini energy. So we have Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. All right. Ooh, plans for the future. The Emperor is making plans. Having to defend somebody who is not at their level. Ooh, look at this, the Emperor and the Emperor. The Emperor's in charge of this situation, and the Emperor appears to have fallen in love with a beautiful Queen. Now, obviously, sexes are not part of the Tarot. I just said, you know, Emperor, the Queen, but those are energies. So it looks like this is a really, really lovely relationship in which I would say the Emperor had their eye for a very long time on this beautiful person, fiery person, somebody who probably has an entrepreneurial interest, somebody who may have come through a class or a situation where you came in contact, you had repeated contact. You could have met a while ago, but it does show that the Queen of Wands did not accept the Emperor's advances right away. And so it really shows that the Queen of Wands is not going to give up her independence. She's going to maintain her own money, her own values, her own desire to have a very abundant, when you put the Eight of Pentacles with one pentacle, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is an Emperor who is very interested in a relationship that will move forward. Let's see why the Ace of Coins is here with the Queen of Wands. What do we have there? Yeah, somebody's working really hard to really maintain a level of independence. Why is the Emperor here twice? Okay, Queen of Cups. So we have two queens. Aha, family man. Okay, so pull more cards. You have more information. And it looks as though what I said about this Queen of Wands is not accepting the advances of this Emperor who seems to be married to someone else. Oh my gosh. I wanted this reading to be a little more elevated, but you know, it is what it is, right? Life is life. And so it does show that this person would really, they may have, this Emperor may have also invited this Queen of Wands to, you know, receive sort of a very nice level of support if choosing to be the lover. Wow. Okay. I have never done a reading like that. That is a new one for me, but I'm sitting here looking at this and that is what I am seeing. Okay. So that is Scorpio energy. Scorpio in the house. And Scorpio, you are master of your own universe and you are a powerhouse. So you are not going to fall into that trap. And let's take a look and get the cards together for a beautiful Sagittarius. Where is, here we go, Sagittarius energy. Okay, here we go. I just do a lot of love readings. I don't do a lot of general readings. So I guess it would be inevitable that the love energy would come into the reading. All right, so let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules the 9th house on the astrology wheel. It rules higher education, foreign travel and culture, upper levels of philosophy, religion, codified beliefs, the legal system, the justice system. So Sagittarius is known to be the bachelor sign of the zodiac. So let's see what's in store for Sagittarius. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, a party. 4 of Wands. Beautiful energy. We have Aries energy. So we have Aries energy. That in the Rider-Waite deck tends to be usually 2 people dancing. This is celebration. It is building a foundation that is firm, that is reliable. It's about really enjoying life with the people you love every day. The Ace of Wands energy is something is brewing here. There's some sort of excitement, a new beginning, something that's filled with passion and fun and enjoyment. Oh wow, somebody is probably starting an education, a new education, or a new sort of learning or knowledge. The let's see, under the deck is the 10 of coins. I keep getting that. I don't know what is going on that I keep drawing this 10 of coins, because that's Virgo energy. This is also legacy marriage. This is legacy family life. This indicates a certain abundance. The dog indicates that it's a very loyal person. We have what appear to be a mom and a dad, and everybody's contributing, everybody's having fun, but it really is about building something for the future. This actually looks as though, when I look at the Ace of Wands, we'll see why the Ace of Wands is here. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Ooh, okay. Surprise. Why is the Ace Ace of Wands here. Four of Wands is here. Okay. The Ace of Wands. There's a message, an urgent message. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? The Devil card. Okay, interesting. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here? Why is it here? Eight of Swords. Okay. What I'm seeing is, for those with whom this resonates, this will be a very specialized reading more than the others that I'm seeing. It looks as though there may have been plans for a wedding, something that has just come into play. This looks like making plans for a wedding or a family trip, something that's really fun, and it looks as though money problems are sort of holding, the conservative desire to create stability is making some families for whom this resonates very reluctant to spend money that is not necessary. It does look like there's not going to be money for either a family vacation or somebody's wedding even, possibly, and that causes a lot of strife. This is Aries energy. The Page of Swords means that, you know, it also could be a situation that the internet comes into play in terms of different ideas on how to handle things. There's been research that's been done about new ideas. I also see that there's a chance that somebody may not be able to attend school because of COVID-geddon, whatever it's called. And it really looks as though the plans for the future, very carefully laid plans, have been upended. We get somebody who's I get a very, very precocious child saying, oh, but I can go to school here, or I can go to school there, or this is a way we can solve the problem, or that's a way we can solve the problem. And they think that their ideas are well vetted, but, you know, they're not as well vetted because this person isn't as experienced at making very detailed decisions. But when we there's no situation that's going to move forward at this time in regard to major overall plans. You're going to play it safe, you're going to be very conservative, and you're going to take care of the business and the foundational energy to keep everything else going and upright, and these things are going to have to wait. It's a little bit of a tug of war, you know, but at the end of the day, that looks like very wise counsel. So let us see what is now going on with our Capricorn. So let's take a look at Capricorn. I think I may be really longer than Soul Moon Tarot is reading. So you can, and I'm really new at this still. I've been a reader for a long time, but I am, what is it? Thomas Jefferson used to say, I am an old man, but a young gardener. And I would say I am an old reader, but I am a young YouTuber. So if you have any thoughts, you know, about what I could do differently or better, please feel free to leave comments. Just say hi. All right. And it's just really, really fun. Okay. So now we have Capricorn. Capricorn is the 10th house of career on the astrology wheel. We notice that the Capricorn energy is ruled by the devil, and it is your public reputation, it's your credit score, it is your public standing, the highest point in the chart. If you have a very strong 10th house Capricorn energy in your chart, it means that you really can't get away with much. Anything you do will not go hidden for very long. So it requires you to be pretty squeaky clean. Saturnian energy. Saturn rules Capricorn, and there will be a karmic punishment if you do not play by the rules. If you have Capricorn energy, it is very much about status quo. All right, look at this energy. Two of Cups, Capricorn, look at you. Your 7th house over there, Cancerian energy. Beautiful. Capricorn. Okay, you've moved away from something to calmer waters. All right, what else? Oh, look at this love energy. At the bottom of the deck, the energy is a completion, the completion of a cycle. All right. This is also, I don't want to underestimate this card. This is somebody who's had great success. It's sort of like when you do graduate, say you get your master's degree and now you're about to start a new cycle by going out in the world and proving your skill set and really enjoying yourself. So let's take a look and see why we have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups, those hands are, you know, are really loving, joined together. Ten of Cups, tremendous love. Let's see why we have the Two of Cups here. The Strength card, all right. Leo energy, all right. The Ace of Cups, a new opportunity in love, a new beginning in love. The Ten of Cups, Hermit card, somebody leaving something behind. The Four of Coins, holding on to your future. Interesting, all right. So let me see, we have Leo, we have water sign, emotional energy here, Cancerian energy here. Six of Swords is Aquarius, finding your freedom from stress. The Hermit card is very much Virgo energy, doing the work for day-to-day happiness. And the Four of Coins, you are not giving up anything about your future. Your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, the things that you've accomplished, you will hold tight onto those, tightly onto those. I'm getting a relationship that's very strong, that has a lot of love, is now in separation, not because of love issues, but because somebody may have been stranded or stuck overseas, or someone is going and working in a place that's probably at least 200 miles or more away, that is requiring a lot of travel. It looks very stable. It looks heartbreaking because this isn't a fun energy going from this to this, but it does look as though for the greater good of the all, somebody decided to go do what they need to do what they do best, to work in another city, to go somewhere else, and they're having to stay for a long period of time. You know, there's a certain amount of loneliness here because we have Hermit, but there's a lot of wisdom and enlightenment. The love is not lost here. There is a sacrifice being made. So that is what I'm getting for my Capricorns. All right. The show must go on. The love must stay strong. The future must be preserved. All right. So let's look at Aquarius energy and see what is Aquarius, what's going on with our Aquarius friends. Aquarius is the ruler of the 11th house, groups, associations, friends, dreams, how you are in a group of people. But Aquarius is also about freedom. It is a fixed sign. It's very reliable, very aloof, very intellectual, very much about being progressive. It's the greater good of the all. So let's look and see about this beautiful Aquarius energy. Aquarius, you've shown up in your reading. I love it. The star energy. Look at that energy. Holding on to your dreams, even if it seems a very fragile thought. A dream is a dream, and you are a big dreamer. You think of what is really beautiful, and that is actually one of the meanings of the cards, is hopes and dreams for love can come true or whatever. I keep getting the Eight of Pentacles. I have gotten that through almost every spread. Okay, so let's see also what we have here for the rest of the cards. Okay, wow, okay, 10 of Wands. All right, Aquarius, whoa, okay, well that was a big spillage. So I am going to put all of these back and shuffle a little bit more. Sorry about that, I'll be right back. Hopefully I stay right there. Stay right there. All right, here we go. All right. Well, that was quite a little unplanned part of the shuffle. Aquarius, I think you have something really unplanned and a bit messy coming up, and we'll see what that energy is. Okay, there's an ending coming up. Okay, I like this energy overall, and we're going to go into why I like it. Let's see, and why is the Star card here? Ah, a new beginning. A new beginning in the way you, hopes and dreams fulfilled, in the way you might earn money. Okay. Stability, love it. Four of Wands energy. This can be construed as buying a home with somebody, creating a foundation. It's all about, you know, to me it always looks like a bride and groom. In some of the decks I have, it is a bride and groom. But it really is, this is all about when we go from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, you are really successful on your own. So it does look like a hope and a dream for some career aspiration, as well as a possibility of marriage or laying down a foundation for the future is in play. The Ten of Wands says that right now you have to, it looks like you have to give up on something. You go slow and steady, that's Virgo energy. And, okay. So I'm getting that, I want to see what else the Knight of Cups is. Okay, so you're having sort of an argument. You're having an argument with somebody about not leaving them behind. And I'm getting that you are going to leave behind anybody who is a dreamer and a schemer, somebody who causes conflict. You're just finished with that. It looks like you walk away, and I really like this energy, and I'll tell you, I'm getting redundant. I see you probably having completed some of your education, but not all of your education, or a new skill set. I don't care if it's, you know, learning how to have a catering company as a new way of earning money. You have stability, you have contacts, you have the ability to manifest the dream. You have what it takes, you have enough money, you have enough knowledge to know how to manifest that dream. There's this Virgo person is saying, slow down, you know, don't move too fast, you know, don't go ahead, don't pick up and go anywhere, but you do, because you need change. And your person seems to think, they're kind of argumentative with you. Virgo's really smart about how they do things, but they're very conservative. And what I'm getting is that you come into this sort of a novice, sort of very, with very sweet energy. It's a heated competition. Whatever you're doing is a heated competition, but you have the foundation for this. You have the foundational strength to do it. The Death card is showing me that you do make the transformation. It is successful. And I get the Two of Cups energy and the Page of Swords. So yes, there were disagreements, but the two of you come together in this relationship. What seems like a flaky idea that is really going to meet with a lot of resistance, took a lot of research. The two of you came together with it. So this could be a business proposition. This could be a business partner. If it is a relationship partner, then you have come through the dark night of the soul thinking that you had to give something up, and you actually didn't. You were able to transform this dream into this outcome. So beautiful energy. So we have, look at this, how beautiful. We have this beautiful star, this energy of you holding on to your dreams. And look at, if you look very closely in this card, we have that beautiful star off in the distance. It takes more patience, it takes more energy than originally planned, but you succeed. All right, drum roll. We have Pisces coming up here before we get to our 3-card pick-a-cards. Not our 3-card, but our 3 pick-a-cards. Okay. So let's see. What do we have for Pisces? Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? What is going on with Pisces? For our Pisces friends. Pisces rules the 12th house of all that's hidden. Hospitals, things that can unravel you, but also sequestered time away. What's secret in your life usually is the hidden house, the private arena of your life. So I do get the Page of Swords reversed, so it doesn't look like you're really seeking any knowledge. You don't want anybody to see the 12th house, Pisces. You don't want anybody to become aware of this. You are not going to post on social media about this Lover's energy, beautiful energy. The Lovers is in Gemini energy. This is Gemini energy. You have a secret love affair going on, or a secret lover. the Ace of Wands. It's a brand new relationship. This also could be a decision. It could be also trying to do research that you haven't completed, but ready for a new beginning. So it can be either or. It can be read either way. The overall energy is you are rushing to the truth. You have something to say to somebody and you want to say it quickly. So let's see what the clarifiers are for this beautiful energy. Okay, so we have, okay, so for our Page of Swords reversed, why the secrecy? There's somebody who really wants to know.
Here's a summary from the website biddytarot.com. The Ten of Swords reversed indicates that you are combating an inevitable change or ending because you are not ready to face up to what is happening. Similarly, the Ten of Swords reversed may represent an old situation that ended badly.
Okay,
to find out
Google,
more,
stop.
Look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Google, stop. I don't believe that. I have been doing tarot in my living room for months. I've been doing it for months and I have never had my Google Home speak up and talk to me about tarot. I don't even know where it got the Ten of Swords. We're not talking about the Ten of Swords, but I did say, I'm sorry, Soul Moon. I'm a mess over here. I'm talking about the Page of Swords anyway, not the Ten of Swords. But that was very informative, Google. Thank you very much. Okay. I can't believe that happened. Oh, well, okay. Okay, look at this energy. We are seeing the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords reversed is usually somebody who has some really bad news. This is like a nosy neighbor. This is somebody who has no business knowing your business, but they're trying to, they're sort of causing some trouble here. All right, so why do we have the Lovers card here? We have the Queen of Wands, passionate, fiery Aries with a Gemini energy. Why do we have the Ace of Wands here? That's new passion. Ah, but something that nobody's going to invest in. Okay. Well, the Snoop, there's somebody in your life, Pisces. This is, I can't believe this. This is crazy. Eight of Swords energy, self-imposed restriction. You are not telling anybody anything about this relationship. This relationship, Pisces, looks like it's with a fire sign. It looks like it's a secret relationship. It looks as though people are trying to find out about it. You are absolutely, it looks like you're clearing your browser history. It looks like you're clearing your phone. You know, I'm getting that this is very passionate, it's very exciting, but I also don't see divine timing working in the favor of this connection. Yep, it looks as though it may not really work as a practical matter. This looks like, so what is this about? The Magician reversed, okay. So the 12th house can be something that unravels you, something that undoes you. And I'm getting the Ace of Cups reversed. I'm getting a lot of reversals here. I'm getting the Magician reversed, which is trickery. Okay, so I would say danger, Will Robinson. Whatever is going on here, this is a secret affair or a secret one-night stand or something that will not last. So I would say enjoy the moment, I suppose. But, you know, what we're seeing here is that this is a situation in which this is fun for possibly a night, a week, or a month. I don't see this lasting to become anything significant. So carpe diem, seize the day, enjoy the day, Pisces. I don't think the day is going to last very long. So anyway, that's what I'm getting. It does look like there's some nefarious energy here. Again, I think unfortunately there's ghosting that's going to happen. There's no, I'm seeing a denial of love here, no real emotion. The Two of Coins, somebody's juggling. You know, this is all about passion. So that's what I get for Pisces. Okay, so let's take a look at the pick-a-cards and see what messages we have from the pick-a-card reading. Okay, so let's see what we have. Now, I put out 3 pick-a-cards, which is what Soul Moon had said we would do. And I'm going to give you a minute to choose. This one is this is a box from a flea market in Amsterdam. This is a singing bowl, which you might be familiar with. So we have the box, the bowl, and the Buddha, which was purchased in Hong Kong, or is from Hong Kong or whatever. Okay, I used to travel internationally because that's what I did for a living. Okay, so we're going to give you a minute to choose. So I'm going to give a countdown on the clock of, let's see, of about 10 seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so if you picked pile number 1, I am going to turn these over the way they are. Ooh, Ace of Fire. Ooh, good. Passionate. Look at how beautiful. Lots of passion. A lantern in a dark night. It looks like autumn. Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now. Be in the present. All right. The Dream Catcher. This is a card from the El Goliath deck. It's a brand new deck. Co-create, Queen of Pentacles, and Patience. Okay. So this is the initiation of a new creative project, and it says, start it now. You've had some sort of weird dream. The meaning of this is actually shadow work. This dream is something that's actually been haunting you, and you've never been able to figure out what it is. You keep having this weird dream, and you keep seeing dream catchers, you keep seeing something that seems mystical, that you can't put your finger on. You've imagined this. If you're an artist by nature, you've certainly, if you're creative by nature, and you are, you keep getting caught in this idea. It keeps coming to the surface. It seems exotic because dream catchers, you know, are they catch our dreams, but you keep having this nagging feeling that it wouldn't work out. And you go someplace on a given day, and it could actually be, you know, we have the third eye here. This could involve somebody who does counseling work, past life regression work, somebody who has a third eye, who does psychic work, somebody who is very nurturing, very kind. But it looks as though you are going to collaborate or co-create with somebody who's very different from yourself. We have a cougar who moves very quickly and an owl with a lot of wisdom. And when we get this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, we have it's called the Indian Henna Mother, really exotic looking. And it shows, you know, what we're seeing here is developing an idea for some sort of creative entity that's going to take a lot of patience. So let's get some clarifiers on this and see what the Ace of Fire means. What does the Ace of Fire mean for this? Okay, I'm going to move these cards a little bit here. Okay, so you can see what we're doing. Okay, so we have Dream Catcher. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have a very creative person here. So for those of you who picked pile number 1, you're very creative, but you're also very intellectual. You have a tendency to be really good with tech, and you don't really think of yourself as a sort of passionate creator. It looks as though whatever this is in terms of a creative entity. I live in Chicago. Now we have the Dairy Queen man going by. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so the hummingbird spirit is all about living in the now. You know, and the hummingbird, I believe, appears just before, see how dark it is? The hummingbird comes out with her beautiful song and sings just before daybreak when it's the darkest in the sky. Pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal. because you're going to get an inbound message about taking action right away, and it's not going to be something you're inclined to do. But you do have something that keeps sort of haunting and pushing at the back of your mind, at the back of your psyche, that you need to do it. And you don't even know yet what it is, but you know, you feel this urge to take action. So what is the dream catcher about? What is the dream catcher about? Ooh, mastery. Whoa. For some of you, it's going to feel as though you're having a dream like, you know, like I'm Irish, so, you know, and I'm Irish literally. And so I've had dreams about selkies and sort of Irish folklore that I've read about. But this shows mastery. It could be past life regression kinds of experiences. It could be dreams that remind you of ancestors. You could be dreaming about somebody in your family who has an unfinished piece of art. You could be dreaming about a family home, maybe an unusual relative who's female. You don't really know what to do to co-create here. You've been trying to ignore this call to action. But what I'm seeing is that you should be patient with yourself, because although you feel like you've been left in the cold and you don't have the tools, it says that you do. You have the knowledge. So there is something that's going on. When the timing is right, be patient with yourself, because you're going to know what this is. But this energy is just beautiful, because it's like a call from the past. It's a call from the exotic. It is a combination of dreams and bits and pieces of your history and people in your family. And somehow it's going to snap together one day, and you're going to say something to someone else. And, you know, I think a very good friend of yours who's very different from you, and that person's going to go, yeah, I don't really know what you're talking about. And then they're going to go out and see something that reminds them of this dream, and they're going to bring it back to you. And it's going to lock into reality or timing, divine timing, that says, oh my God, that's it. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go do that. And it does look like you're not feeling very good about your foundation. The Queen of Pentacles typically is Capricorn energy. And, well, it is Capricorn energy, but for most of you, you may have to find a different way to take action, because what Spirit is doing is pushing you into realizing some buried parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. So that's what I'm seeing for you. How exciting. This is so cool. So cool. I wish I had picked number one. Well, I picked all the cards, so I get to be all of them. So anyway, all right. So that is pick a pile number one. But for many of you, it could be, you know, it could be drawings, it could be pen work, it could be artistry that you do on the internet. It's really beautiful. All right. For those who picked the bowl, let's see what the bowl has in store. We have transformation. That is Scorpio energy. That is thought to be the death card, but I love this card. This is all about creating something new out of something that you thought was a tragedy. You find the joy in it. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we have dog spirit. So dog spirit is, you know, be loyal to what you love. The Fool card is all about taking a leap of faith. The Eternal Vagabond. Wow, a new life. The Magician card, that's Virgo and Gemini energy. And change. Wow, okay. So what I'm seeing is that most of you have had a transformation with the circumstances. It's change, it's transformation. This is calling on you to always be loyal to who you are, what calls you into the future. Follow your intuition. Be loyal to the people around you who love you, and you have a loyal group of people who are supporting you. They're always there for you. There is new life. You're going to build a completely new life, and it's going to go from being this very sweet young face into this powerhouse magician who creates magic and change wherever they go. I would also say that for some of you, you may be embarking on healing work. The magician is also known as Magus the Healer. Back in the time when the Tarot was featured, or first came into existence, Magus was a doctor and was a man of science and had very logical tools, and he could save people and heal people. But everybody thought, well, he's a magician, he's a wizard, how did he do it? So I also would say for some of you, there may be this feeling that you may have lost a pet, you may have lost an animal. It could be a cat, a very wizardy cat, I might add. And it's the alchemical master. This person or entity may be sending you telepathic messages. I love this. His little horns are like antenna. Deep, 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 deep. We have dog spirit here, and that really indicates that you could have truly lost a pet. However, the pet is with you forever in pet spirit. And the Fool card says that, for those of you who have, your pet is near you in a new life, making magic, and there's a change, but this pet is going to communicate with you because these horns are so adorable. And that pet would never really leave you because they are loyal to you and you are loyal to them. So I get kind of a double message there for you. Transcendence, transformation. Your pet does not want you to suffer. They understand that, your life is changing. Let me see what else we have here. For those with whom it resonates, the King of Cups, the Scorpio King for the Scorpio card feels very, very undone. Why is the dog spirit card here? The Nine of Cups. You have nothing but beautiful, happy memories. Pisces, 12th house. Could mean that you have a pet that's, at pet hospital and who may prove, to do really well. May have had surgery, may be coming through that, Let's see. Emperor card is mastery over being a novice. Well, doesn't that make sense though? The Fool card is beginning a new journey, but in this reading, for those of you who picked the bowl, the singing bowl, you have mastery over new beginnings. You've been here before. The Five of Cups says that, you will miss people, places, and things you left behind. Family is such a part of your life, but, you will take them with you. All right, we have the Magician card. Why is the Magician card here? Okay. When we see this is moving forward rapidly, but the Magician has taken time out to work on some change. And what does this change represent for the Magician? Collaboration, new people to talk to, new projects. So I'm seeing this as both a very creative card, a creative energy. I see it as healing energy, and I also see it as channeling, people that may have gone historically before you. All right. Wow. All right. So let's see what we have now for the Buddha energy. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. What do we have for our Buddha energy? The King of Water. Ooh, that's a Scorpio King. Scorpio King's been coming up a lot. People who, that's a person who's very wise. This is a sage. This is a person who loves unconditionally, has lived many lives. This is a person who knows that he keeps coming back to earth in human form, but when he's not in human form, he's in spirit form, helping you as an ancestor. The wolf spirit turned knowledge into wisdom. So we already know that the King of Water has wisdom. The King of Water is calling on you to take your knowledge from being a worker bee into an expert. The Five of Cups says that you have some regrets and remorse for those of you who chose this card. Yin energy is all about being receptive. The cups are, when you think of cups as being receptive vehicles, receptive energies. We have two full cups here that are still standing, but we have 3 cups that have been turned over that are empty. And this yin energy is coming in after this 5 of Cups. And let's see what the energy of the yin, of this yin person, being, what the wisdom is that this person's going to learn about yin energy, and feeling as though, you know, some vessels have been knocked over. The Knight of Pentacles. The wisdom that's coming through here is that the Knight of Pentacles is saying that, and the King of Water is saying, test your love. Make sure that your person for whom you have an energy of love, don't just sit back and wait for them. In other words, you can use sort of this divine feminine energy in a way that's very wise by taking an active role, by moving very slowly in a relationship, forcing those around you to move very slowly, and not taking action until there is a clear path and a clear intention to move steadily forward, instead of investing in somebody who may be here today, gone tomorrow. Take your time before you take action to love. The King of Water is probably, I always consider this the favorite uncle, the grandfather, the sweet spirit, the, you know, the energy in your family of the wisest person in all emotions that matter, the deep love emotions. This is a person that forgives, loves, honors the full experience, because this is a Scorpio king. To love, to lose, to go on, to enjoy life, to savor love, but be a knight. Make people earn their king status. Be wise. Take what you knew was the case. You took action too soon. You allowed somebody else to drive the chariot, so to speak, and you ended up with hurt feelings and a mismatch. So do the work of getting to know somebody first. There you have it. Soul Moon Tarot. I have never done a reading like this. This is my first. I want to thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. And people, everybody, please go over, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, and you know, support the wonderful, wonderful contributors and creators on YouTube. We're all here pretty much working, you know, just to serve the needs of the greater good. So I want to thank everyone in the community. Thank you so much for all your lovely readings that I enjoy, and sharing a wonderful spirit of community. So signing off, sending you love from Chicago, Irish Donna Tarot. Bye-bye.